So there's 31 days. There's 31 days in July. 31 plus 8, that's 39. And then we have 18. Okay, so 47, 57. Okay, so we've got 57 days. And then after tomorrow, we'll have 56. Tomorrow is an anniversary of a report to the IAEA. And then 56 days later, you're going to have the 4th anniversary of when you stole my Spanish language affidavit and you created a completely different surreality connected to my case efforts and my efforts at due process for myself, and huge, huge, huge crime in Espanol that you want to blame on people south of the US-Mexico border, including people connected to your importation of people from south of the US-Mexico border, because what you set up was so heinous and so unmanageable that you needed to import people in order to try to cover the losses inevitably you were going to endure because of how heinous your crime was. I see. You see, now there's all of these things that I'm supposed to do and that I need to do, right, at your behest. You completely fabricated a totally fraudulent paradigm, and I'm supposed to jump for all these hoops, and then you get to translate it and give it to somebody else. And you intended to do this, what? How old was I when you issued that Columbus coinage? Because you know, that case from Eastern Oklahoma, when it went to the Supreme Court, it was argued on January 14th. You guys let them lie and divert through this Department of State my high school transcript to say that I entered high school on February 14th of 1992. Every single thing about my life since February 14th of 1992 you put in Hillary Clinton's name needs to be disgorged in the next 72 hours. I'm trying the case. You are not going to do any more diversions through whoever it is who you believe speaks Spanish well enough to participate in this entirely fabricated organized crime syndicate. Do you remember what I sent to Brian? Brian, you need to show them that document I sent you. You need to stop cowering behind anybody else you think you're going to get away with, including your fucking wife if you're actually married. You need to get that document I showed you. You need to present it formally and officially through whatever the alleged chain of command is that you accepted. And you need to come clean about what you did. You are my peer. You always were. You don't have a right to co-conspire to try to frame me to cover up for narco-terrorists that infiltrated our government. See, unfortunately, what was laid down on me needed cooperation with what was laid down on you. If you agreed to be the only intercessor from that department in order to cover up for them, then it's going to fall on you. And I'm going to take your dad's claim myself. You understand? I'm grandfathered in. I'm taking your father's case, and I'm taking the case of every other man in your father's unit with me, in English and Espanol. You produce that document. You go through whoever the fuck you need to go through, and you make your own case for your own life.